Right, making a new video on the UK government illegal Psy Ops, civilian Psy Ops program, United Kingdom. So I went out today and targeted as usual. Unfortunately, it seems that my device didn't record some of the targeting, but I'll briefly describe what happened. So I'll get this video up and I'll describe what happened before this point. So I was coming up and I was cycling and they were targeting me heavily with the dog walkers with the red coats on, which is something they've been doing. They've been colour coding it. So I go up and there's this guy, and the guy, I'm on the left side of the pavement and the guy is on the left side of the pavement. Now, before I approached him, he was on the right side of the pavement. Sorry, on his left side of the pavement, on the right side to him, on my left side, basically blocking my way. Now in the UK, we cycle and drive on the left side, so he doesn't move. Then he keeps walking towards me, and the last minute pulls the dog out of the way, and something like, "Oh, I'll have to move my dog out of the way." I was like, "Well, you could have done that earlier." And he's just looking behind at me, like, trying like mad at me. But this is what these people do. They deliberately obstruct you and deliberately block your way. There wasn't too much targeting. That was the main thing that I missed. A lot of the stuff you've seen before with the hand signals and stuff, but I'm glad it caught this. So here we have some build workmen. So, and on that same road they always have a lorry or something with the orange lights. So I'll play it and you'll see. So here they're not doing anything. Basically, these dudes were just stood there. So they just stood there. They were running the machinery and they weren't doing any work. And I recorded before this, but it seems to have been lost for some reason. But they did a hand signal. One of the guys did a hand signal, and there was guys in this lorry here, basically with smirks on their faces. So.
They just stood there with the machine running.
Yeah.
See? That tells me.
And as soon as I approach here, there's a lorry coming down. And you'll see another van coming down from up here, because the council are heavily involved, you see. And a lorry to your left coming down as well as I approach. So the lorry's just there. See it reversing. This is how they mob you with vehicles.
Help me.
See.
And as soon as I approach, I see him in the van, like a smirk on his face.
Yeah, and they've been doing that today.
And also
they've been smirking and stuff.
Did a hand.
Yeah.
It tells me that's just a skit.
Yeah.
But they were that. You could see, they just stood there with the machine running. Just stood there.
I did actually record. I'd recorded longer, but that was in the video previously, but it seems to have not worked. It could be because it was on low power, because I ran out of power on the way.
They weren't doing any work or anything.
So you'll just have to take my word for it. They were just stood there, doing nothing, basically running the machinery but not moving.
They just stood there with the machine making noise, turning something.
So on to the next recording. Got someone there, I think there was someone there. There's always someone here when I approach. And just, there's someone there with a bag now. Something like that. There's always someone there.
Yeah, that's the stuff they like. They like to have harassment skits that look like genuine things. Yeah. And they'll have ambulance parked up.
Just fast forward.
I saw this.
I'll upload this so you'll be able to hear what I said anyway. But I'll just
have a break.
Fast forward to see what I see here.
The dog bad. That's all good.
It's talking about the dog walker I mentioned, where, you know, he...
When they shut up, they can carry on walking.
Yeah.
Took the little head
See the white vans of them they like to use. I mean, it could be a genuine one that way, but they like to use the white vans.
Not for entertainment.
So you can see a car pulling out here as I approach. I love to do that stuff as well. You'll see that a lot in my videos.
But you really see what this is.
You'll constantly see people obstructing me and people pulling out in front of me. Now, I don't think there's too much here, but I'll record anyway. But you can see another of these vans they like to use.
Some of the things they do, I was just watching Navigation's video and Nigel Nicholson's video. This kind of stuff these people.
I was just basically saying how crazy they were, because I saw in Nigel Nicholson's video that they were standing in front of his car, and I was talking about Nappyhead Roots video as well. So I don't think there's that happens here, but I will upload. But you can see the vans and stuff, and the red vans. They keep using red vans as well. Actually, there was some stuff here. So they love to obstruct my path. Yeah, that happened as well. That keeps happening. They keep getting the dogs. I keep getting, when I go past dogs, they keep getting aggressive. So there's another dude here with a dog. It's pretty dark, but you can just see it. And that had the red coat on, which they've been using to sensitise me. I'll try and get a better view of it. I think I may have got a view of it, but you can hear. This is the kind of stuff they've been doing, using the dogs to target with. So I guess if they train the dogs to be nasty, they see it as they can harass me, and it's deniable. So you can see here, just that little shit of a dog. So I'll just cycle on, ignore it. Kind of shit they do. I think that's more or less it, but watch what happens in the next bit, because this happens to me all the time. See the white van there? Seems to be the thing they're using, but I'm ignoring it, but I'm pointing it out. Yeah, like I was saying,
Having the dogs in the red coat.
They've been doing that.
He's doing that. And all the dog barked when I went past and all. I think the trade.
On to the next. It doesn't matter. That must have been. Now watch this.
Now, I'm going to predict something. There'll be a car or a van parked to the side of this lane.
Because they always do this. You see. With the lights on. And you'll see it.
See if I'm right. Yep, I'm right.
What I call the spy car.
Always a car or a van parked in the lane with the headlights on.
You'll see more examples of this as well. See it there. It's a bit dark, but you'll see it there. See him. It's part of the gang stalking. Always looking at the phone when I go past as well. You can see just the bottom of it as we go past. I'm running out of space, so